Okay, now we move on to the next stage. I've emptied out the degreaser, removed that and thrown it all away. And now what we've got to do is put in the metal prep. Get this thing off because there we go. Alright, we'll get the metal prep in there, and this is the stuff here, and we have to put it in the tank, swirl it around, then leave it in each position for 30 minutes. So in other words, 30 minutes on this side, 30 minutes as it is, 30 minutes on that side. I'll do the upside down last just in case it leaks. So we just dump this in. Real simple, and I'll seal that up and then swirl it around and leave it and come back in a little while for the final stage. We're almost ready to put the sealant in. This is the final stage of the metal preparation, and hopefully it will be done soon. And one little challenge here is trying to get this can open. It would appear that Mr. Poor 15 loves his product so much he wants nobody to get to it. I have been prying on this and all it's done is lift it up. It looks like they didn't cut through it somehow like they should do normally. Very, very strange. So my choice is to flip it upside down, use a normal can opener on this, and hopefully I'll be able to get to the sealant. Well, using the normal can opener has worked. Just don't tell the wife. I will have to give that a thorough cleaning. And now stir this up and then pour it into the tank. One thing in the instructions that they do make very clear, and that is not to allow the sealant to puddle inside the tank. And I must admit I'm surprised that that little can went as far as it did, but it did. And as you can see, this is the sealant that's draining out through the two petcock holes. And I'm going to let that drain for, I don't know, maybe 15 or 20 minutes. Then I'm going to wipe around the petcocks. Then I will probably let it dry, and then we'll run a tap into the petcock holes to clean the threads before I do anything else. But that certainly won't be for a few days yet. And as you can see, I protected the surface of the tank again in case I spilt some of the sealant, which fortunately I didn't. And inside now, which you probably can't see too clearly, let me get a light. Where is my light? I still haven't seen the light. Okay, hang on a second, sorry about that. Okay, and as you can see, it's like a big silver coating in there. Yeah, a few bubbles, but I'm sure they'll just dry out. We'll check it again afterwards. But I made sure I coated everything. That is pretty much the end of the procedure, although I will show it fitted back on the bike with the engine running because I want to. That's it for the moment. One last thing to show you on this. As you can see, I've got the tank at an angle so that the sealant pours out, and I've left it for 20 minutes now, and this is how the sealant has gone in this tray. So it should be interesting to see once that sets how solid it is, and I'm going to leave it in that tray for the next 96 hours and then I'll just scrape it out, but I'm just curious to see how it turns out. One later addition is the fact that cleaning out of these holes, which is where the petcocks go, I'm doing this now whilst the sealant is still a little soft, and for those of you that want to know what size that hole is on a 79 Triumph Bonneville, it is a 1/2 inch pitch 20, and I used my thread cleaning kit with my 1/2 inch 20 and cleaned out the holes before it went rock hard. Don't forget to do that.